Good morning, Farmington. Currently, it's 21 degrees, looking for a high near 43 today. Coming up on Tiger News today, we'll introduce you to the dance team coach and find out how their season is going, the latest news, weather, sports, and we'll finally find out who was in the elevator. All this and more next on Tiger News.
Live from Farmington High School, it's Tiger News.
Good morning, Farmington, and welcome back to Tiger News. So, Griffin, do you have any fun plans for Valentine's Day?
Nope. I like to be alone for Valentine's Day.
Oh,
because I get used to it. Happens every year.
Watching Netflix and stuff?
Oh, yeah, watching Netflix and stuff. Maybe some science stories about Bill Nye. Science rules once again with a new Netflix original series starring Bill Nye, the Science Guy. Bill Nye Saves the World is an upcoming American talk show hosted by Bill Nye. The series will focus on science and will investigate relationships within politics, pop culture, and society. The first season will be exploring topics such as climate change, alternative medicine, and video games from a scientific point of view, while also refuting myths and anti-scientific claims. Though the TV show will be hosted by Bill Nye, 5 correspondents will assist in the presentation of the show. They include fashion model Carly Kloss, science YouTuber educator Derek Muller, comedian Nazim Hussein, comedian and writer Joanna Hossman, and the TV host and producer Emily Colandrelli. The show will also feature guest appearances from Zach Braff, Donald Faison, Rachel Bloom, Drew McHale, Will Wheaton, Steve Aki, and Tim Gunn. The 13-episode series will premiere on April 21st, 2017.
I am so excited.
I am too. I haven't seen Bill Nye since like 8th grade science class.
Everyone would get so excited when Bill Nye came. They still do.
Yeah, it's the best part about any science class. We need to watch more Bill Nye.
Exactly. Last week we had some technical difficulties, so after 7 days of anticipation, it's finally time for the first clue of who's in the elevator.
This teacher taught for 15 years, lived in Farmington for 18 years.
I wonder who that could be.
I can't tell. I mean, these are always so hard.
Oh, yeah. For a lot of people out there, Valentine's is a big event celebrating love with chocolates, flowers, and now maybe sliders and fries. For the 26th year in a row, the popular fast food chain White Castle is having a Valentine's Day candlelight dinner with people booking reservations from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. According to them, guests will be treated like royalty with memories that will last a lifetime. Judging from previous years, items on the menu will be sliders, shrimp nibblers, strawberry and cream waffles, among other delicious foods. Because of the popularity of this event, other restaurants are hopping on the bandwagon like McDonald's with their reservations and red tablecloths, creating a romantic and memorable meal.
I don't know, are you going to go to White Castle on Valentine's Day?
If anyone takes me, that is. I might just go by myself.
I'm just not going to go. I'm not a big fan of going to a restaurant or fast food restaurant, that is, on Valentine's Day. It seems not that classy, but I mean, it might have good food. I'm excited.
Maybe.
The Farmington dance team is having an incredible season this year, from high kick to jazz kick. The FHS dancers are making an impression. Tiger News reporter Susan Amana had the chance to catch up with the coach and the dancers this week.
This week, I got a chance to catch up with the Farmington dance team and head coach Maddie Salisbury as they prepare for sections this Saturday.
Hi, my name is Maddie Salisbury, and I am the head coach of the Farmington dance team.
Maddie has successfully been coaching dance for roughly 12 years, winning many state medals in her career. I asked her what her goals were going into this year's dance season and how the team's been doing.
My biggest goal coming into the season with Farmington was to get them to understand their true potential. And I think that was achieved right around halfway through, where they finally realized, okay, yeah, we can do this, we're pretty good. And then my next goal was just to kind of get everybody talking, to make everybody realize that we're really talented and this program is really talented.
The team is having an incredible season, and this is what Maddie had to say about their success.
They're doing fantastic. They have broken so many records that they held before, which is so awesome. And the other thing that they did is they scored a perfect 10 on the score sheet, which again is something that they've never done before, so that's pretty great.
With the season coming to an end, I wanted to know Maddie's favorite dance memory and her plans for next year.
My favorite memory would be way back at Lakeville North and competing at our first invitational. And the girls ended up in second place right behind Lakeville North. And it was so exciting to beat some teams that were our consistent state tournament teams. And we did that and we got second. And it was so exciting to watch the kids be so excited.
Competing in competitions and placing is a big deal, but the coaches are always looking ahead to the goals for next year.
I guess my biggest goal for next year is for us to start the season where we're ending this year. We spent a lot of time getting to know each other, getting to understand our strengths and our weaknesses, and if we could start with the intensity that we have right now, the sky is definitely going to be the limit for them.
I sat down with Captain Mara Laxdal, one of the 5 captains this year, and asked her how she felt Coach Maddie helped the team be successful this year.
I think having Maddie as a coach this year has brought out a lot of confidence in each and every one of us, and it has also helped us reach our full potential this year, as well as having all of our other 7 coaches.
The girls will be dancing their hearts out this Saturday at sections in hopes for a spot to state. Best of luck to the girls. This is Susi Omana reporting for Tiger News.
Thanks, Susie. Hey, Shayna, what's happening in winter sports this week?
A lot is happening. The Farmington bowling team lost their first match to Hopkins and then won their second match against Apple Valley. The bowling team travels to Park Grove this Saturday. This past Tuesday, the Farmington gymnastic team hosted Prior Lake, and the varsity team broke the school record again with a 144.85. They had the lowest scores on vault and highest on bars and beam. Their team also honored the seniors and had a great energy in the gym. Now the Tigers only have sections and a lot of practices. The girls are really hungry to be the best. It is going to be an exciting few weeks as they prepare for sections. Last Friday, the boys swim and dive team hosted a meet against Apple Valley. Starting the meet off strong, junior Tanner Hubbard helped the boys to a first place finish in the medley relay. After continuing to win the next 3 events, freshman Seth Krause won diving as well. To continue the winning streak, Ben Gunderson and Tanner Hubbard had a 1 and 2 showing the 100 fly. The next event, sophomore Ben Morlock broke 52 seconds and had also won the 100-yard freestyle. In the 200-yard freestyle relay, the boys were also able to win the event in the 100 backstroke. There was also another 1 and 2 finish. One event later, senior Austin Keek and Ian Alexander finished 1 and 2 in the 100 backstroke. To finish the meet strong, they had another 1 and 2 showing to win all 12 meets as well as the meet. Congratulations, boys. The Farmington girls basketball team had their ups and downs this season. The most recent defeat came at the hands of Shakopee Tuesday night, but as the score of 61 to 46. In the game, the Tigers started slow but finished strong and actually won the second half, but could not overcome the first half defeat. Tonight, they take on Egan at the Tiger Gym. The Farmington competition cheer team is competing at Nationals in Florida this weekend. We wish them all good luck and hope they're having fun. The Farmington sideline cheer team has been cheering and putting up some crazy stunts at the basketball games this winter season. They will be at the Tiger Gym tonight and Tuesday night, cheering on the boys and girls for basketball. The girls hockey team won the quarterfinal game against Rochester Mayo 6-1 on Wednesday night. Scoring goals for the Tigers are Brooke Haskin and Megan Bernew, scoring 1 each, and Kylie Bratz and Carly Lancaster with 2 goals each. Amazing job, girls. That's all for sports.
Wow, seems we're just getting better and better as time goes on.
Yeah, it's starting to get a lot better. I'm really happy for everybody. Well, a physicists from the Australian National University, ANU, have invented a tiny device that creates the highest quality holographic images ever achieved, opening the door to imaging technologies seen in science fiction movies such as Star Wars. The lead scientist, Mr. Wang, said the device could replace bulky components to miniaturize cameras and save costs in astronomical missions by reducing the size and weight of optical systems on spacecrafts. Holograms perform the most complex manipulations of light. They enable the storing and reproduction of all information carried by light in 3D. In contrast, standard photographs and computer monitors capture and display only a portion of 2D information. Co-lead researcher Dr. Sergey Kruk said the device consisted of millions of tiny silicon pillars, each up to 500 times thinner than a human hair.
You go with your science stories again. That's incredible, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I have my science stories every week. I think they're great, but that one in particular I'm really excited for.
Yeah,
Holograms are one of my favorite things.
Future of technology.
Oh, yeah.
And now for our second clue of who's in the elevator.
Who is in the elevator? Yeah!
So our third and fourth clues are she doesn't have any pets and her favorite animal is a cat.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of teachers like cats, but I don't know. I'm still guessing.
They like cats, but they don't have any pets. I wonder why.
I don't know.
So this Tuesday, Betsy DeVos, a rich Republican donor, was confirmed as the nation's education secretary by the U.S. Senate. It was an incredibly historic event with a final vote of 51-50, the closest vote on a cabinet member since 2012. This was also the first time that the vice president had to be called in to settle the vote. In the end, Mike Pence voted yes for DeVos, making her the 11th U.S. Secretary of Education. Many people had debated whether or not this is a good choice, as her background includes being a businesswoman, noted philanthropist, and campaign contributor. She's an advocate for Christian schools and teachings and charter schools, with critics also stating her utter lack of experience in the true education system, deeming her unqualified. Recently, because of the confirmation, some parents are threatening to start homeschooling their children instead of public school, with things like tweets and statuses on Facebook buzzing around and gaining popularity. Despite this controversial decision and outcome, time will tell how education will change over the next 4 years with Betsy DeVos. How do you feel about this?
I'm okay with it. I think she's gonna do a great job. I mean,
well, we'll see, I suppose.
yeah. Well, and now we're gonna throw it over to Holly in our new segment, Box of Lies.
Hello, all you lovely viewers. Today, we are on Box of Lies. If you don't know what Box of Lies is, let me explain it to you. This is how it goes. Our two lovely contestants here have to pick a random fact out of the box. They have to say whether it's a truth or a filthy lie. Okay, first contestant, pick a lie or a truth.
There was once a chicken that lived 18 months without a head.
Now, contestant 2, is that a dirty truth or a dirty lie?
That is a dirty truth. I remember learning about that in class.
Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Well done. Put it back in the box. Now, contestant 2.
Humans have the genetic ability to hibernate.
False.
Is that false?
That's the truth.
My. One last one for contestant 1.
I got this one before. Diet soda is healthier than regular soda.
False?
Is that false?
It is false. Diet soda can do as much to damage your teeth as meth.
That's something you learn every day. One last.
High school students have anxiety levels as high as 1950s mental patients.
That is true.
Is that true?
Yes, it is.
That was Box of Lies, people. You saw it right here. Now back to the desk.
Wow, I can't believe that.
Do we actually have the same stress levels as people in the 1950s in mental hospitals?
Yeah, I can see that.
That's kind of crazy.
It's crazy, but I believe it. I mean, I get stressful about class all the time, but you get through it. Mm-hmm. Well, many scientists believe the Earth was dry when it first formed, and that the building blocks for life on our planet, carbon, nitrogen, and water, appeared only later as a result of collisions with other objects in our solar system that had those elements. UCLA-led team of scientists reports that it had discovered the existence of a white dwarf star whose atmosphere is rich in carbon and nitrogen, as well as in oxygen and hydrogen, the components of water. The white dwarf is approximately 200 light years from Earth, and the scientists report that a minor planet in the planetary system was orbiting around the white dwarf, and its trajectory was somehow altered. That change caused the minor planet to travel very close to the white dwarf, where the star's strong gravitational field ripped the minor planet apart into gas and dust. These materials collected together and made the different materials for the building blocks of life. Hey seniors, have you signed up for the senior party? If you haven't, it's June 9th. Buses will pick up students at 10:30 p.m. and return at 4:45 a.m. Tickets will be $65 until April 15th, and then after that, prices will go up to $75 and then $80. There'll be an ice arena, swimming pool, bowling, volleyball, basketball, and more.
You gonna go to that?
I was thinking about it, but I mean, I probably should pay for it now. I mean, $80 is a lot of money.
Well, it's cheap, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'll have to wait a few years to go to that.
Yeah.
Might be fun, though. And now we have more clues for who's in the elevator.
Who is in the elevator? Yeah!
All right. Well, the 5 and 6 clues are that they have 5 kids and they went to Augsburg College and St. Catherine University.
These clues aren't too specific, but I kind of have an idea of who it is.
It's awkward. I mean, I don't know. Like, it seems like you might know, and then another hint comes by, and you're like, "What?" It doesn't add up. I don't know. Well, our strongman Luke Heiderman is feeling a little bit under the weather. So today, the soon-to-graduate senior Haley Person joins us to bring us the forecast. Haley?
I'm Haley with weather, and you're watching Disney Channel. Just kidding, this is still Tiger News, and I'm filling in for Luke today. All right, so for today's weather, we have a high of 45, a low of 31. Tomorrow, it's going to be a high of 38 and a low of 31 again. And then on Sunday, it looks like we're expecting a high of 37, a low of 26. Monday, a high of 45, a low of 28. And Tuesday, we're going to have a high of 38 and a low of 18. Now, normally we would have Luke's lifts for you, but since Luke is gone, we have a preview of the 2017 JAX training program. Let's check it out.
The main goal of training camp and our workouts here are really to develop the total athlete, and our goals are looking for fast, explosive athletes. You need to have that speed in order to get into position to make the play. You need to have the strength and the ability to work through opponents and through defensive or offensive players. So explosive power and speed are our goals. In this conference that we're in now, South Suburban, if you're weak and slow, that's not a good combination. You got to be fast and you got to be strong. If you don't have that, you're really going to struggle.
Are you going to be doing JAX at all, Grace?
Of course not. You know me.
I'm probably not going to do it neither.
So most people say there's around 7 continents, but with new discoveries, we may have to change that fact. Last Friday, a research team of scientists found what appears to be a lost continent under the sea. They theorized that a supercontinent much like Pangaea called Gondwana broke up into South America, India, Africa, Australia, and Antarctica. The team has found fragments of what they're saying is an undiscovered continent called Meridia, named after the islands it was found by, the Mauritius Islands in the Indian Ocean. It's made up of different sized land masses dotted throughout the ocean, likely splinters from when Gondwana split completely. On the Mauritius Islands, volcanic rock is estimated to be around 9 million years old, while the rocks and crust from Meridia are dated at nearly 3.2 billion years old. All of this told just by dating a mineral, zircon, found in the rocks on the islands. While the continent is long gone, we can still learn much about our Earth's history from discoveries much like this. Isn't that crazy? It's a lost continent.
A lost continent. I mean, I'm thinking it's Atlantis, people. It's Atlantis.
Of course you think
the
it's
aliens did it.
Of course you do.
Well, and now it's time to find out who's in the elevator.
Who is in the elevator? Yeah!
Let's see. Oh, is that? Oh, it's Miss Peterson.
Oh, how cute.
Oh.
We leave you today with some shots of expressive student artwork which can be found in the 1400 hallway. That's all we have for today. I'm Grace.
I'm Griffin.
I'm Haley.
And I'm Shayna.
Have a great Tiger Day.